All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Can y'all hear me? It's gonna take a minute anyway. Why the hell would you change? Why the hell would you change it? Man, oh my gosh, bro. I'm trying to see what's going on. I know this is like an impromptu. I need to prop that shit. Maybe I can prop it somehow. I'm gonna try to prop it. Hold up. Hello, hello, hello. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Check. Cash your checkers. Come on, wake up. What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. We talking about free agency. Let me see. Let me see if I can get everything going. What's good, people? What's good? Come on in. Come on in. We can talk about this free agency. Is my thing live? A lot of moving parts for Philly. A lot of moving parts. CJ gone. Slay just signed for $10 million. I'm not sure what's going on. Is it not live? Maybe it's not live. I gotta check and see if it's live. You know what? I don't think it's live. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you people are having a good day, man. Or now I'm live on everything. I should have just did it from the computer, honestly. Lots of questions about if Howie Roseman is losing his mind. No, I don't think he's losing his mind. I think he's okay. I think we're gonna recoup in the draft. If you're not an Eagles fan, please excuse yourself. If you're a Cowboys fan, please come in. Please come in so I can talk how you guys haven't done nothing but sign a long snapper. Um, yeah, man. Oh man, I am back. I would do my normal intros, but this is a Wednesday show. I don't normally put on the whole echelon for the Wednesday shows. That's not what's gonna happen today. I'm not doing that today. Yeah. I would have the music playing, but nah, we cooling today. We cooling today. If you're watching me on TikTok, you can also join me on what's the Facebook. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. Live on what's the other one I'm live on? Twitch, all that, anything, because they allow you to do it now. Getting into some news, we got a lot of news going on. Free agency movements. You got D Hop signing with the Baltimore Ravens. This is D Hop's second. This is his third team, fourth team. What is he? Cause he got signed with the. He got signed with. No, he got drafted by the Houston Texans. Then got traded to the Arizona Cardinals. Now he was with the Chiefs. Now he's with the Baltimore Ravens. Now he's with what one quarterback after another. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. If I look away from the camera, that's because I got other stuff going on. Yeah, shout out to him. I just need to prop this shit. I don't know why I just don't prop this shit. Put it behind. But I do need to see. Yeah, bear with me one moment. Bear with me one moment, good people. Should have got some coffee. For real. I don't know what that is about. No. Again, this is an impromptu. Make sure you share it. Impromptu. I'm gonna pull that up real quick. So what we working with here. Nothing going crazy right now. I don't see anything that's going crazy. Oh man, you gotta love this whole free agency shit. And how y'all guys doing? I'm not gonna be holding this camera this long. I promise I'm not gonna be holding this camera this long. All right. Let me sign off right now. That's down as fuck. What's good? J Clay 420. What you mean that's down as fuck? You gotta explain that. What you mean? Of course I play 2K though. I'm old school. Yeah, I'm just mad that they took away the I'm mad that they took away the license, or EA bought ownership over the license. 2K5, 2K4, and 2K3 were great games. Really good games. I just wish they kept them. But you know how that goes. Madden bought the license. Well, EA bought the license. Now Madden holds everything, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, man. CJ's gone from the Eagles. Eagles, we are in dire need, good people. Oh my gosh, bro. It's gonna be interesting, bro. I was looking at some things. Totally agree. The original Uncle Junior. What's good? Welcome in. Listen, man, I was looking at some draft picks. That we could pick up for the Eagles. And there's actually some pretty good safeties out there in the draft. You got the safety from Alabama who we could pick up. Not as bad as your team doing? Nah, man. Howie Roseman. It's really not Howie Roseman's fault, bro. A lot of people are trying to say he ain't really doing nothing, but those guys are due for contracts, bro. It was a time for us to we couldn't pay them all. Niner gang, we ain't got no smoke for y'all though. Y'all, I mean, I feel for you guys. You guys did lose Debo. You guys lost Debo Samuels. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I mean, that's the one thing about Super Bowls. Even if you lose the Super Bowl, you're gonna lose your core team, because when you go to the Super Bowl, the price on the brick go up. Unfortunately, and for those, shout out to those who got that wire. If you got the wire reference, price of the brick going up. That's what happens. All the teams are gonna come after your players because they essentially went to the Super Bowl, so you're a part of the run. We weren't going to be able to re-sign Milton. Sweat was due for a contract. Who else was due for a contract? We got to re-sign Bond, Zach Bond. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we got our core defense, man. We still got a young, good core defense. We can, in the draft, I think Howard Roseman is going to probably pick up the safety from Alabama or the safety that ran a 4.3 from South Carolina. It's a big ass safety that's like 6'3", and he had like a vert of 41, a 4.3, and he's like 6'3", 220. He's damn near a linebacker. He's a hybrid. Like, he's what Sean Taylor was. RIP to Sean Taylor. If Sean Taylor actually, continue to play. He's a prototype of Sean Taylor. Let's say that. So we got some options out there. One option that I do remember from a couple of years ago is that we could have picked up Budda Baker. I'm sure I think Budda re-signed with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not sure, but there's one option. There's some other safeties out there that want to come back with us or come to us. I mean, because right now, if we look at our secondary, we got Reed, Blankenship. We got who else we got? We got Reed, Blankenship, and that's really about it. We don't really got nobody else. So we kind of effed in that department, if I'm being quite honest. Eagles, we haven't made any acquisitions in terms of free agents. We just lost a bunch of people. I was shocked when I saw the news that CJ Garner was leaving. I was definitely shocked. Wasn't expecting him to get traded like that. But there, I guess the writing was on the wall. A lot of stuff was said via Twitter. And that's why I honestly, if I was a GM or owner, I would put a clause in everybody's contract to say, hey man, limit what you write on social media. Because you guys know that sports media is going to take that shit and run with it. So it was like a big back and forth between him and Slay. Slay said some shit earlier last week about Reed Blankenship being the leader of the defense. The writing was on the wall in terms of why he didn't say CJ Garner. Somebody said something about it foreshadowed like what happened yesterday about him getting traded, and I hate the fact that all this shit is going on. He got traded to the Texans who already... Listen, man, the Texans already have a good defense, a great secondary. Derek Stingley Jr. is going crazy back there. They got a free safety. I forgot his name is like Petrea or some shit. Like, it's kind of unfair at this point that like the Houston Texans are going to be crazy on defense. And not to take anything from them, but they did lose Jeremy Tunsil. I mean, they traded him away, which didn't make no sense. I don't know why they traded Jeremy Tunsil away. And they definitely need help in that department, but I don't know, man. It's weird. It's a weird time right now. It's a weird time. It's just we just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what's going on. In terms of how this plays out. Free agency. I got a lot more information for free agency, but I want to save it for Friday. I think that there should be some more stuff that comes out in terms of who's moving around, quarterbacks, Shador's his stock is plummeting, like I don't know like what, because Aaron Rodgers just got released this week from the Jets. Everybody knew Aaron Rodgers was going to get released. That wasn't a shock to me. I don't know why that was even a thing. The funny thing is, I thought Aaron Rodgers had already been released. But now they're saying he's going to go to the Pittsburgh Steelers, that don't make no sense to me, honestly. Him going to the Pittsburgh Steelers doesn't make any sense. Because Aaron Rodgers is out of his prime, bro, like at this point. He's done. There's absolutely no point in him going to the Steelers, especially now that you got DK Metcalf. You got who else the Steelers got? DK Metcalf, and why am I drawing a blank on the other receiver's name? He's fired too, but he just not. He got a little attitude problem. Re-sign Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson still, I think he's like 38, 36. Russell Wilson's like 37, right? One of those two. He's still a Super Bowl. They got the same amount of Super Bowls. Russell's a little bit more agile, a little bit more, mobile than Aaron Rodgers. You haven't drafted a line, honestly. You haven't gotten a line. So I don't know why you even would want to put a statue back there if you don't got an offensive line to protect him. Because Lord knows Aaron Rodgers needs all the protection he needs. And on defense, you upgraded. On defense, you got Darius Slay. It's not a bad upgrade to me, honestly. I think that you could possibly do something. 10 years, not 10 years. One year, $10 million guaranteed. Darius Slay is he's a little long in the tooth. I think it was like 35. Darius Slay's like 35, right? I wouldn't spend that money on him, but we got great corners in the exciting whites. Reed Blankenship. We got Guantanamo Bay, Quinyon Mitchell. And, we're going to be all right secondary and defensive wise. And our offense is still good. Pittsburgh is just getting our sloppy seconds, bro. I don't really appreciate that shit. They got our sloppy seconds. In terms of they just took Gainwell. They just signed Gainwell for a 1-year deal. Well, because they did lose Najee Harris. That's crazy. They lost Najee Harris. I think he signed with the who he signed with? He signed with the Chargers for like 1-year deal. Najee Harris is not a primary back. Honestly, they were fine with the back they had, but let's stick to the main thing. CJ Garner being gone with the Texans, right? Does this make the Texans a contender in the AFC in terms of going deep into the playoffs? Possibly. They did go deep last year. Pause. They went deep last year. And if they honestly, because they beat the shit out of the Chargers. Herbert threw like 4 picks. And think about it, if the Texans defense stays healthy, they can go far. They could possibly go as far as, CJ Stroud can carry them. And I think people starting to figure out Patrick Mahomes. By the way, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs haven't read up anybody. They haven't really shored up that offensive line. So we might see some shit going on with Patrick Mahomes in the offensive line because he ain't got no more help. I mean, and shout out to the Bears too. The Bears also, they getting help. Caleb Williams might be a better quarterback this year because he getting help on that offensive line. And they still got, a top pick? Caleb Williams is going to be fired, bro. I guarantee you. Caleb Williams is going to be fired. He got an offensive line now. Shit going to be fired, I'm telling you. And on top of that, I'm trying to think. Caleb Williams is going to have he got wide receivers too? Romo Dooms. What? I wonder what they're going to do with that pick, though. That's the only thing. What are they going to do with that pick? Nah, man, I'm just, as an Eagles fan, bro, I'm going to say this. We got two Super Bowls. What the hell am I mad about? What would I be mad about? We got 2 Super Bowls in the last 7 years. I'm cool. We done got over that hump. We are tied in a division. I'm cool as an Eagles fan. Like, if we don't go back, if we at least make the playoffs next year, or, at least get into, like, the NFC Championship, then I'll be like, all right, cool. At least we made it back to the NFC Championship. But I understand everybody's not going to have a back-to-back year. That's damn near impossible. You know what I'm saying? A three-peat's impossible, but back-to-back years don't happen as often as you like to think. So I am cool, bro. George was good. I know Dhani Jones was a part of that defense that went to the Super Bowl. Him, Jeremiah Trotter, but that was like the 04 team. This is the 05 team. They got Lito Shepherd and shit on here. I I'm cool with the Eagles not going back to the Super Bowl, man. If we make it to the NFC Championship, that's perfectly fine with me. I know we in a rebuilding phase. I'm not tripping about that. You know, it is what it is. I'm really good off that. So, what do I think about the Eagles trade? Honestly, okay, so here's my thought about the Eagles trade. It's politics at the end of the day. CJ couldn't keep his mouth shut, so it is what it is. There was some rifts in the locker room. We don't really need that, especially for the young players. Slade basically left the trail of destruction when he got released from the Eagles, and it was just you know what it is. Retooling in your opinion? I mean, I agree. There's some retooling. There's definitely some retooling going on. We're not like damaged. We still got our leader Zach Bond on that defense. We still got Nakobe Dean. Our core interior line from Jalen Carter, who's on a rookie deal, thank God. And Jordan Davis, who's also on a rookie deal, thank God. And hell, we got Nolan Smith, who's on a rookie deal. Like, Howie is doing his thing, bro. We are good, bro. I promise you, there is no team in a better position than we are. We just probably need to add a safety, maybe an outside linebacker, which we can get in the draft. And Howie's going to find that person. I trust and believe Howie's going to find that person. Everybody was quick to try to jump ship and say, oh, the Eagles are going to be messed up. Listen, we are in a better position than the Cowboys. And if we play our cards right, we could end up getting, I'm shooting for the stars with this one, Micah Parsons. You said Jalen Carter might go down as the all-time great defensive tackle. Hey, listen, at this point, all Jalen Carter got to do is have maybe like 3 more consistent seasons, and he'll definitely be a Hall of Famer. I don't doubt it. He got a ring already at a young age. At year 2, he got a ring at year 2. It is what it is. He got it. But I was saying that at this point, we got a young defense, so we can possibly get Micah Parsons. Is that off? Am I off on that? Do you think that we can get Micah Parsons? I think we get Micah Parsons. I think it's a good, strong possibility that he'll come to the team because Dallas re-signed a defensive tackle. They didn't re-sign Micah. Micah's still on that 5th year. He's still on that 5th year. And I don't know. He's on his final year. He's on his final year of that rookie deal. And they ain't re-signed him. Micah's from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I don't know if we actually do have the cap space, honestly. That's the only thing. I don't think we got the cap space to sign Micah. That's just because he's probably gonna want, because if you look at the landscape of the defensive end, so Myles Garrett just signed for $40 million a year. And then you had what's the white defensive end from the Raiders? I always draw a blank on his name. I'm drawing blanks on names today, people. He just signed for $100 million. Some crazy deal, but it's not more than Myles Garrett. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I'm sure Micah Parsons can demand probably like 45 to maybe 50 million a year. That's a strong possibility. I feel like he can. If he doesn't, and he's not going to take anything. And we already paid Saquon 40. Saquon was overdue that money. 41, that shit was well overdue. So I'm happy Saquon got his money. If anything, we'll be smart to read. Next year, what's going to happen is Jalen Carter, we're going to re-sign Jalen Carter. Or not re-sign. We're going to extend Jalen Carter. And he's going to get a big deal. So we just need to go ahead and reset the market on him, on defensive tackles. Another player we probably need to reset the market on will probably be, let me see, because we're going to need him. We don't really got to worry about A.J. Brown or Smitty or Jaylen Hurts. They all cool right now. Yeah, they all cool right now. They just got their contracts, so we won't have to worry about them for another 2-3 years. 3 years. We got them locked in. Offensive line is going to probably be murky. We probably need to draft upward for our offensive line. But man, I mean, honestly, bro, like the winners of this free agency, I'm gonna say the Pittsburgh Steelers. If they can get a quarterback, I'm gonna say the Pittsburgh Steelers are up there in wins for free agency. They got DK Metcalf. They got a running back. They just need to draft the line now. The Seahawks kind of, man, you know what? You know what's befuddling me right now? What's befuddling me is that all these quarterbacks that are going to these different places, it's almost like they're trying to sabotage the quarterbacks in the draft right now. Like they don't want Shador. They don't want Shador or Cam to go anywhere. Giants haven't really made a splash for real. I don't think they are. I don't know when they are. And the Jets signed Justin Fields, which I don't know. I don't understand that movement at all. I really don't. I don't understand signing Justin Fields. Just from a personal standpoint, I don't think Justin Fields is a horrible quarterback. I just think Justin Fields isn't. I think he's not. How can I say this? I want to say this very, very matter-factual. Justin Fields is a good quarterback, but he is not who I would expect to put the franchise on the shoulders. CJ Garner is a huge loss for the Eagles. He's going to be hard to replace. West Philly Black was good. CJ is the attitude. He is the heart and soul of our defense. I think Howie Roseman has already scouted who's going to be CJ's replacement. That's why I was so quick. I already said, in my opinion, in the draft, we're going to probably pick up the safety from Alabama. He's a senior. Or the safety from South Carolina who ran the 4.3. His tape is okay. It's not great, but he can develop to be something great. And he can hit. I think it's Mikael. Damn, what's his name? I always forget his name. But yeah, no, I think we'll be okay. As far as Justin Fields goes, yes, sir. I love seeing that. Anytime I see that fly, Eagles fly, you guys will get an air horn from me. What's good, Ryan? Justin Fields to me isn't a great quarterback. I wouldn't put the franchise in his hands. I still got hope that the Jets will draft Shador at that 9th pick, I believe. Had a good draft last year. Eagles, yeah, we always do it. We do it. We had some fumbles. We had some big fumbles, but we recovered. We good. What was I saying? Nah, Justin Fields I think Shador's gonna go to the Jets, bro. I know Justin Fields there, but Shador's got to go to the Jets. Jets need a quarterback, and they need to draft a lineman. Eagles, I already know what we doing in the draft. We got the 32nd pick. We might mess around. And trade up to get a little bit of position. Safeties. After watching the Combine, by the way, I still watch the Combine. It's still a good show. I like to see who, might be something, even though a lot of people be like, they don't watch the combine. And the best athletes don't even really perform at the combine. Shadur didn't. Cam really didn't. Abdul Carter didn't. Abdul Carter is expected to go number 1 in the draft, but we'll see. Tired of the league and all those analysts dodging my Jaylen Hurts. Yeah, Ryan, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. At some point, I'm gonna make a dissertation about the Jaylen Hurts disrespect, bro. The Jaylen Hurts disrespect is crazy. I've never in my life seen so much disrespect to Jaylen Hurts, bro. Like, think about it like this. Jaylen Hurts could have potentially had 2 Super Bowl MVPs. And they did the numbers. They did the breakdown of Jaylen Hurts. They did the breakdown of Jaylen Hurts in terms of his first 5 years versus a Tom Brady, Kurt Warner, I want to say Carson Palmer. I might be shoehorning that name in there. But his first 5 years are better than those individuals. Let that sink in. Let that sink in for a second. Already got a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. But the disrespect on Jaylen Hurts is that the knock on that is going to be that he has a great team around him. He has a good offensive line. He got Saquon Barkley. He got this. My argument is when Troy Aikman was on those Cowboys teams, they gave him those props. Did they not? Jalen always been a winner. People want to doubt him. I guess I'm going to have to get a few more rings. Yeah, I agree. He's just going to have to prove to everybody. But what I was going to say is when Troy Aikman was on those Super Bowl teams with the Cowboys and they won all those championships, Troy Aikman still got the respect. It wasn't never any slander on Troy Aikman's name because Troy Aikman had like 2 Hall of Famers on his line, on his offensive line, had a Hall of Fame running back, had a Hall of Fame wide receiver, had one hell of a defense. Crazy. Daniel Gaming Channel was good. Of course, sir. Of course. What kind of question is that? I game on Madden a lot. Of course I do. Yeah, the Eagles don't play good without Hurts. But I'm just trying to make a point that sports media is trying to pass off this nasty narrative about Jaylen Hurts, that he's not the top 10. They got Herbert. First of all, Herbert is not a great quarterback compared to Jaylen, bro. You can't tell me that you're a better quarterback than Jaylen Hurts if every time that you made a playoff appearance, you've thrown multiple interceptions. How the hell is Herbert ahead? If we talk about like regular season stats, okay, Herbert is a regular season champ. But if we talking about like postseason, bruh, come on, dog. Postseason, Hurts kills Herbert. I'm not sure where, like, and then it's Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright and all these other media personalities that say this dumb shit about Hurts. Doesn't even make sense. Hurts is top 5. I got Hurts in my top 5 too, bro. But it just doesn't make sense how come Hurts can do all this, win a Super Bowl, go to 2 Super Bowls, win an MVP. Hell, the very first Super Bowl he went to, he was in the top runner for the regular season MVP. It's just that Patrick Mahomes was being Patrick Mahomes and did his thing that year. So I can't really fight the Patrick Mahomes argument. But how the hell, bro, come on, man. Y'all can't be serious by not having this man in the top 5 or even in the top 10 or having, like, let's go through the list, right? Top 5 off rip. AFC got it. You got Mahomes, you got Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Off rip. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they doing it on purpose. But it's just cannon fodder at this point. So we looking at it. We're looking at it from a standpoint of those four, even though two of them haven't been to the Super Bowl, but two of them got MVPs. Two of them have had phenomenal statistical years. And we talk about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Two of them have put up crazy stats in the playoffs in terms of Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. More so Josh Allen with that crazy one game versus the Chiefs. It was like a couple of years ago. They had like it was like a back and forth. It was like a shootout. I think both of them had like 400 yards. But that game made people look at Josh Allen like, oh, he's like that. But like, all right, after that, what are we talking about? Nah, it's not gonna happen. We're not gonna go unbeaten. I would love for that to happen, but they're not. You know, even if we do go unbeaten, there's gonna always be some kind of knock on Jaylen. That's the biggest thing. There's gonna be some kind of knock. Jaylen's not this. Jaylen's not that. Jaylen is blah blah blah. It's like, bro, come on, man. Are you serious? Nah, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And my biggest issue a lot of the times too is that is it because Jaylen got benched in college? Are we still holding on to stuff? The man's a winner. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say, what's good, Song Samurai? I was waiting for you to come in here and talk your shit. Yes, you proved it. You already said that last stream, man. You said that shit last stream, man. Yeah. That's press conference. He was like, y'all wanted to see me? Yeah, I'm with you. Nah, Jaylen is just gonna have to keep winning, man. Keep his regular attitude. Keep his same cool, calm demeanor. And we're gonna see. We're gonna have a good year. I'm not expecting us to do anything. I just want us to at least get back to the playoffs, get back to the NFC Championship, and I'm cool. You forgot? Yeah, dog, you came in here and was ready to let loose on me in terms of letting me know Zach Bond got re-signed, bro. That's all cool and dandy. I'm glad I'm wrong. I am so glad I'm wrong about Zach Bond. We needed him. We definitely needed him. So yeah, no, I'm happy. I'll be wrong on that all day. I mean, I wish we would have kept CJ. I'm real hurt about the CJ thing, but you know, birds definitely gonna fly this year. We should, bro. But the CJ thing kind of got me hurt, bro. Like yesterday, I was so distraught. I was so perturbed. The CJ thing had me so upset. I was like, oh my God, bro. We can't be serious right now. We got rid of CJ. CJ was the heart and soul of our defense and our secondary, man. But we'll be okay, man. It's like it's a love-hate relationship with him, man. Well, we need to make some moves in free agency. That's the biggest thing. Howard Roseman knows what he's doing, bro. 2 Super Bowls in 7 years. Not a lot of GMs can do anything like that. Remember Najee Goody? I don't remember him. Can't say I recall. I can tell you one place nobody wants to go, and that's the New York Giants. My God, bro. The New York Giants, nobody wants to go to the New York Giants. I've heard, I keep hearing these reports about people saying that that New York Giants GM is so bad that players are opting not to take a big contract. There was a player, I saw it in passing on Twitter. Somebody was saying that I think it was Godwin or somebody. It was a receiver or a corner that said that they took a lesser deal to stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's crazy because the Giants was going to offer him something big. Linebackers and Eagles. You said the linebackers on the Eagles would beat Brady in the Super Bowl. Our linebacking core is pretty good. Oh, that's dope. That's your guy. He was the linebacker with the Eagles. Okay, that's dope. Make sure you put it in airtight little container, a see-through container, so that way nobody can take it. The autograph don't smudge anything. But yeah, no, it's crazy, man. That nobody wants to go to your team even after you're offering a big deal because it's so trash. Listen, the Giants need to just fire Joe Schoen, man. I'm not sure what the relationship is, but they just gotta fire that dude, bro. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing over there. And honestly, I'm saying this as an Eagles fan. I don't care. You can keep him. Be shitty. Be like the Dallas Cowboys. It is what it is. You FaceTimed him earlier? That's dope, my guy. See if you can give me an autograph. Hey, the one person I want an autograph from the Eagles, I would say Saquon, bro. I want to get an autograph from Saquon. So I'll probably end up going to the Eagles camp, little training camp. They look good. You think Washington, the Commanders, are going to be going on a run this year? They got Debo. He should be cool. I appreciate it, Ryan. I think the Commanders will be decent this year. They just need to make sure their offense is shored up with the line. And they got Tunsil. I just forgot. They're gonna be decent. But yeah, man, Giants are just gonna be horrible. Dallas is gonna be horrible. Whatever. Listen, like Dallas, whatever y'all do, just don't trade him in conference. Fletcher was there. Which Fletcher? Fletcher Cox. D tackle Fletcher Cox. That's dope. Should have got an autograph from Fletch too. All I'm gonna say is, Dallas, please do not trade Michael Parsons to anybody in our division if it ain't us. Please. Or don't let him sign with anybody but us. Just let him go to the AFC, please. Oh, that's awesome, man. Brandon Graham, I'll love to meet them. I know Brandon Graham's retiring. He's done for this year. He's done for the season. He's done for his career. 2 Super Bowls. Brandon Graham's probably going to be a Hall of... I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. Brandon Graham might be a Hall of Famer. He come home to Philly. Parsons. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Speaking of that, Parsons, Penn State has been going on a filthy run of defensive players coming out from Penn State. Like Parsons, you got Chop, now you got Abdul Carter. It's going to be crazy. Penn State has been going on a filthy run. I don't know what's going on with Penn State, why they got so many great defensive players. Hell, we talking about offense too, Saquon. Saquon started over there too. Shout out to my boy Saquon. He was a running back over there. I like Penn State. Penn State is my secondary team. Penn State is my secondary team, not because of I'm from Philly, but because I just like the history of Penn State outside the nasty ass Joe Paterno shit. Rest in peace, Joe Paterno. But I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan overall. For those who know me, y'all know I'm a Hurricanes fan. Y'all know I stand by my Hurricanes 100%. It is what it is. Saquon, a legend at State College. Saquon is a legend, bro. Saquon is going down as he's gonna always go down as a top running back, and he's gonna be remembered as an Eagle. You know what's crazy? I just thought about this too. If Saquon actually puts up Hall of Fame numbers, so let's say Saquon goes on a streak for the next 2 years and like averages per year like 1,700 yards per year, right? That's going to propel him to a Hall of Fame status, right? I can tell. I can just tell by his daily interactions on camera. He's a good dude. Saquon's going to be a Hall of Famer, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer as an Eagle. And this is not only going to go down in history as him retiring as an Eagle, it's going to go down as the biggest fumble in NFL history of a GM doing stupid shit because of the Giants trading Saquon when you could have just gave him $2 extra million on top of what he wanted. $2 extra million. Bruh. I know, every Giants fan that I have ran into, every Giants fan that I have talked to says the same shit. Says the same shit. Man, we are stupid over here. We're dumb. Giants fans are disappointed. They're in the league of Browns fans right now. They putting brown paper bags on their head. It's crazy. They weren't going to win anyway. You make a good observation, Ryan, but it's still the mere fact of you could have built your team around Saquon. Why didn't you build your team around Saquon? You could have got an offensive lineman. You could have paid for offensive lineman. You could have drafted one. You could have did something to shore your team up, but no, you decided, forget him. We don't need him. It is what it is. We'll be all right without him. We'll be okay without Saquon Barkley, which makes no absolute sense whatsoever. And they didn't want to pay him. Like, come on, dog. Are we serious right now? And y'all just paid a wide receiver who hasn't made a Pro Bowl, who hasn't made an All-Pro, damn near the same amount. But y'all can't play Saquon? Come on, dog. They deserve to suck forever, bro. They deserve to suck. You know, and it's not even that. That's not even the biggest issue that the Giants have had. That's not even the biggest problem that the Giants have had. These mofos set Eli Manning down for Daniel Jones. Said Eli Manning was injured. He wasn't injured. Eli Manning had a record of starting games for the Giants organization. Set him down with Daniel Jones. The guy who won you 2 Super Bowls, the guy who infamously beat Tom Brady in 2 Super Bowls, took 2 of Tom Brady's Super Bowls away from him. And you sit him down. Giants are just gonna be forever cursed, bro. Somebody put the voodoo on the Giants, bro. I'm sorry. Giants are just gonna be forever cursed. Stupid. Would have never did it. Never. 2 Super Bowls? Come on, dog. For a rookie? But the writing was on the wall when they drafted Daniel Jones so damn high. It was just like, bro, come on now. They drafted him in the first round, 6th overall. I will never forget that day. I was sitting in my living room watching the draft, and I couldn't believe that the Giants took a quarterback from Duke. From Duke. We're not talking a quarterback from Clemson. We're not talking a quarterback from Ohio State, even though quarterbacks from Ohio State are notoriously horrible. Okay, let me not say notoriously. Ohio State quarterbacks aren't the greatest quarterbacks, circa outside of CJ Stroud and somewhat Justin Fields, which is still up for debate. But y'all took a quarterback from Duke who didn't do anything in the ACC. Not a damn thing in the ACC. He didn't even... Bro, come on. Are we serious right now? I knew the writing was on the wall. I was sitting there thinking, scratching my head like, what the fuck? Like, where? Why? It makes no sense. I'm gonna tell you what the Giants are gonna draft. They're gonna draft Travis Hunter if he's still there, or they might draft Cam Ward if he's still there. I'm gonna say this free agency is just is chock full of surprises because based upon who gets picked up where, it's gonna dictate the draft. I think a lot of teams are trying to. I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of teams are trying to shore up that big position to, figure something out. Brian Dawkins choked. What you mean? You talking about in the Super Bowl? What's up? 999 forever? What's good? I think what a lot of teams are doing in free agency they're trying to get a veteran quarterback, so they don't have to draft quarterbacks in the first round. I'm starting to hear Jackson Dart's name come up a lot from Mississippi State. Or no, he went to Ole Miss. My bad. He went to Ole Miss. I'm starting to hear his name pop up a lot. And I think there are a lot of other prospects that people are trying to pick up. I think it's stupid that you don't want to pick Shedeur Sanders and Ken Ward up. They got to go first. You don't want to hear Me either, Anthony. I'm in the same boat. I don't want to hear no. Brian Dawkins is a Hall of Famer, dog. He's a straight Hall of Famer. But what was I saying? Free agency is going to be crazy. I don't think Aaron Rodgers should be picked up, bro. Like, I think if he goes to the team, can't do no wrong in your eyes. Oh, man. I think Aaron Rodgers would be better being a role player, a backup quarterback for somebody. Who would talk bad about what? Oh, shit. Forever, where'd you go? You done brought out the crew, man. You talk about an Eagle legend like that? You can't say nothing. Brian Dawkins was definitely an Eagle legend, bro. What was I saying? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers doesn't need to go to Pittsburgh. He needs to go somewhere where he can like mentor somebody. Send him like to the Bears. That'd be a big deal if he got sent to the Bears. I think Aaron Rodgers would not go to the Bears. It was a certain play. Are you talking about in the Super Bowl where things actually matter? Because if you talk about the Super Bowl, then I can somewhat understand, but no. If it ain't the Super Bowl, then we ain't talking about nothing. Because Weapon X always showed up. Hey, who remembers the clip? And then I'm gonna get back to free agency talk. But who remembers the clip where Brian Dawkins, Takeo Spikes was talking about when Brian Dawkins was like, "I want to see how bad he wants it. I'm gonna take his soul." and then Takeo Spikes was like, when Brian Dawkins hit the wide receiver, he was like, "Thank you, Jesus, hallelujah." I gotta find that clip. Let me find that clip real quick. Well, I'm gonna still talk about free agency, but I think teams are trying to cheap out, man. And then you got Kirk Cousins that's on the way out of the Falcons, which I think there needs to be an investigation on that. There needs to be a big investigation on that, honestly, because how the fuck did Kirk Cousins get that money? Yeah, he never cursed. That's one thing about Brian Dawkins. He never cursed. Which I appreciated that from him. He was clean. He was very, very clean. Oh, man, I wish I could find the clip with Takeo Spike saying something. That shit was funny. And that famous or infamous hit he did on Algie Crumpler in the NFC Championship. Listen, man, I am an Eagle historian out this mug, bro. If it's one person you come to for Eagles facts, it's me. Takeo Spikes. I remember everything. I done went through the ups, lows, downs, all that shit, bro. I found it. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear it.
I was like, he was like, Spikes, I'm gonna take his soul. And I was like, what? I'm gonna take his soul. I want to see how bad he wants to play.
And you missed the old Hard Knocks Eagles? Yes, I missed them too. Is it still good? I have no idea, bro. What you talking about, Brody? Sheldon Brown and yes, that was a big hit too. But hold on, here's the clip.
He was like, Spikes, I'm gonna take his soul.
Spikes, I'm gonna take his soul.
And I was like, what? I'm gonna take his soul. I want to see how bad he wants to play.
I gotta show you the clip.
They run the crowd behind me. Bryant, Dawkins. Boom. I said, oh my goodness. He gets up over him and just say, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I don't know what he's on, but I want some before the next game, though. I like B-Dog.
I don't know what he's on, but I want some what he got. Oh man, Lito Shepherd hit on Reggie. No, that was horrible. Reggie Bush said he almost thought he was gonna die after that hit. That's crazy. Yeah, Reggie Bush said he thought he was gonna die after that hit. That's a damn shame. I was like, Reggie, you ain't gonna die, bro. You gonna be all right. Oh man, I had to find that clip. Let me say this clip because I love stuff like that, man. That's my favorite one. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Free agency. We still talking about free agency, man. It's a lot of moving parts. Nothing crazy in terms of big contracts. Patriots are still trying to figure some shit out. They ain't really got nothing going right now. Patriots is just kind of like underwhelming. They not, you know what I mean? Like Patriots, nobody wants to go to the Patriots, bro. That's just what it is. Nobody wants to go play in the cold. Nobody wants to go play there at all. Do I mess with the Phillies? Yeah, I'm a Phillies fan. I am a subpar Phillies fan. Let's say that. I'm a fair weather Phillies fan. Meaning when we go to the World Series, I'm a root. When we lose the World Series, I'm gonna talk shit. Cause it was one year we was in the NL Championship and we lost to Houston. I was so pissed. I was like, damn, we suck. We suck. The last year we won, I remember we nothing better than Phillies playoff baseball. Yeah. Last year I remember one year, what was it? 2008. It was in 2008. We won with we had a big hitter. I forgot his name. What is it? Ryan Rollins or something like that. Wow. I draw blanks on the name. Don't give me the lion. But we had this dude that was knocking shit out the park. We won that year. 2008. Why I can't remember his name. That was the last time we won it. I can't remember his damn name. It is what it is, though. Ryan Howard. Yes, Ryan Howard. I knew it was Howard. Something. Jimmy Rollins. I remember Jimmy Rollins, too. Chase Utley. Yep, I definitely remember Chase Utley. Okay, yeah. We had them guys. We had them. We had that crew. We had that crew. And we was going crazy. I was happy we won. I was like, okay, Phillies. Now we can just get the Flyers to win a Stanley Cup. If we get the Flyers to win a Stanley Cup, we stamped in Philly. Yeah, we had a real squad. We get the Fly. By the way, I am not a Sixers fan. I'm a Miami Heat fan. I can't stand the Sixers. I hate the Sixers. What they did to They got a squad this year. We gonna see. It don't matter what they got if they ain't going to the World Series. But ever since the Sixers did what they did to Allen Iverson, I can't get behind that. I'm sorry, I can't get behind that. That was stupid. I'm a Heat fan for life. But what was I saying? Free agency, man. It's not anything that's any splashing going on in free agency that I outside of the Sam Darnold signing and the trades from Geno Smith. Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders. I thought that was pretty dumb because Geno Smith's not a good quarterback, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Basketball, you root for the Sixers, but you follow the brothers. Oh, you follow the Ball brothers? Nah, bro. I'm not gonna hate. I think Lonzo Ball is a pretty decent. He's a pretty decent player. LaMelo's not that good to me. LaMelo's not that good to me. What's up, Alex? What's good? I honestly don't feel bad that LaMelo didn't get into an All-Star game. He didn't get voted as an All-Star because the team sucks. They need to link up on the same team. No, they don't. I can't even think of a team that had a brother duo in the last couple years. We almost had Nick and Joey Bosa on the same team. The 49ers just didn't want to pay the money. Joey Bosa would have been good. We should have got DK Metcalf for the Raiders. I thought, you know what? I seen, and I may have got NBA Centel. I thought I saw something where DK got traded to the Raiders. I was like, okay, Pete Carroll coming in, wrecking shit, trying to make sure his team solidified. All right, Pete Carroll. I ain't mad at that. I thought Pete Carroll was going, you know what I mean? Do his thug thizzle, but he ain't do nothing. And then what else was gonna happen? DK Metcalf with George Pickens. That's gonna be an exciting duo. There's gonna be hella fights too. Hey, I would hate to be the cornerback that had to pick and choose who I gotta go up against. Yeah, user one, whatever you on, yeah, whatever. Love the video of Shaq saying him and Kobe would destroy LeBron on a 2-on-2. Happy Ramadan. Hey, yeah. Oh, happy Ramadan, man. Who gonna guard me? Shaq. There's nobody that can guard Shaq in this day and age, honestly. I'm just keeping it to the being. Nobody can guard Shaq in this day and age. In Shaq's prime, nobody. What was I about to say? Damn, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something about free agency, but it really ain't too much to say about free agency. Pete Carroll got his team. Pete Carroll gonna have the Raiders at least in the divisional playoffs or something. They gonna be fire. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. They're gonna be fire. Yeah, you agree with me. Shaq was a monster in the paint, bro. Shaq couldn't be stopped, bro. Yeah, Shaq couldn't be stopped. And I wouldn't want to go up against him. So that'd be a no-go for me. I'll let Shaq do whatever he need to do. I corrected myself. Okay. No problem. No problem, user one. I got you. Yeah, man. I am R.I.P. Kobe. Yes, I shed a thug tear for Kobe, man. I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I can respect Kobe's gameplay, man. Kobe is missed a lot because I don't see a lot of people being as competitive as Kobe. So I definitely miss Kobe, man. R.I.P. Kobe. I got some more draft stuff, but I'm gonna save it for Friday. I do want to talk about Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy got into Kobe. Lower Marion. He was from sort of Philly. Lower Marion. It's Philly adjacent, you know. Yeah, I remember he was at the Eagles. He was watching the Eagles Super Bowl. My teeth are white and shiny. I appreciate it, man. I don't use the Escoom. I use Colgate. I use just regular toothpaste. You said it's close enough? Hey man, I'm from Philly, man. I give it. You grew up in Delaware? Oh, that ain't nothing but a bridge ride. That ain't nothing but like a 20, 30 minute. I like Delaware. Delaware is calm. And you don't got no state income tax. Yeah, I remember as a kid I used to go to Delaware when my aunt used to live over there. Had a big ass house. You can get some property cheap over it. Well, you used to be able to get some property cheap in Delaware, but not no more. But what was I saying? Newark? Yeah. Familiar with that. Yep. What was I saying about free agency? Man, I'm gonna save on my free agencies. Oh, Delaware State. He was a hen. A golden hen. Come on, brother. You know I know my facts. You know I know my facts. Golden hen. Blue Denver hens, or yeah, my bad. Hen nonetheless. I knows my facts. What was I about to say? Damn, I done draw a blank on it. I ain't got no more free agency. I do want to talk about the Xavier Howard thing, or the Xavier, what is it? The Xavier Worthy thing about his girlfriend. I don't like that shit. Somebody speaking your language? Come on, dog. Hey, man, you came to the right place. I know sports. I love sports. I breathe. My TV don't even come off ESPN until I'm like watching a movie or something. I watch nothing but sports. You got Xavier's rookie card? I want to talk about him too, man. I want to talk about him too. He I feel bad for him. I'm glad that his stuff didn't get messed up. That girl who was a track star, she I think she ran in the Olympics. Her name's Tia something. I just don't get why we don't press charges. We should press charges. Like, what's up with that? Yeah, I'm the same here. ESPN stays on my TV. But I just didn't like how nobody's really speaking out about what happened. But as long as Xavier is fine, he can keep some of his endorsement deals, doesn't get kicked out of the NFL. Very, very, very intelligent brother. Very, very intelligent person. Hire somebody. You cheat on the man and then you want to get him in trouble? This man is an NFL player. He just got out the Super Bowl. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? She wasn't thinking none at all. Like, come on, man. This man was paying for everything and you gonna do that to him? It makes no sense. Oh, you said you need to go to sleep. That's the great thing. I miss the old ESPN. We just don't get it anymore. You know what I'm saying? We don't get the old ESPN anymore. But I do fall asleep with my TV with ESPN on. Sky Storage. Who's Heat 22? That'd be Why am I drawing a blank on the name? That's Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, who's no longer with the Heat. He is now with the Golden State Warriors. He's with the Golden State Warriors. Yes. Yeah, Chris Berman with the whoop. That was my favorite little soundbite. Whoop. Nah, dog. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. But all right, good people. You smoke all day? Man, I had to stop. Tyler Hero, your favorite white boy? The Exciting Whites. Shout out to the Exciting Whites. If you're an Eagles fan, you know what I'm talking about. The Exciting Whites. Hey. They something. They something. Oh, man. I got to end the stream, guys. MMA. Speak on MMA. I can't speak on MMA. I do like one of my favorite people from MMA would be Conor McGregor.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants. Let me raise this. That's what I want to do.
John Jones is the GOAT. Shout out to John Jones. He is the absolute biggest GOAT. Stay on a bit. I gotta go, man. I'll be back on Friday. I promise. I'll be back on Friday. We can talk some more. I love talking sports with you guys. I'm a little versed in everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little versed. So turn your notifications on. I'll be back on Friday. And I'm gonna give y'all a longer show. Wednesday is just like, I just want to break the monotony of the week. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all guys, see what y'all guys opinions on all the movements and whatnot. But it's all good, man. Again, this is the KC Sports Show. This is we all try here, man. We all try. What I'm doing today, I prep. I gotta have a prep time so I can get it's more of a structured show on Friday, good folks. But Ryan, I appreciate you stopping by. User one, thank you for stopping by and chatting. Love you guys. Oh man, that sucks, man. Well, I'll see you later then, my guy. Up the coke. Oh man. Oh. Love the coke. All right, man. You guys have a great week. I'll see you on Friday. This is the KC Sports Show. We out there, man. Peace. All right, bye guys.